Is Chilla Jones carrying 2025 battle rap on his back? That is the question. Like he hasn't done enough for the culture in 2025. And he still finds a way to also battle on his own cards, helping out other leagues across the country, hosting, booking the top battles. It's ridiculous. We're not even halfway through the year. That's the scary part. Of course, there's other top tier MCs who started their own platform trying to build it into a league, just like Chilla Jones been doing. They've been doing a great job, taking nothing away from them. But this brother, he's out here collaborating with other brands and doing some things on his own, and I got to tip my hat. The brother's doing a great job. I just got to call it like I see it. You know what I mean? You see it. We all see it. He's bringing you RBE, King of the Dot, Smack URL, Grind Time X, GTX quality events. The matchups are ridiculous. The bottom of the card be just as fire as the top, as the top of the card half the time. Giving people shots too. People who had momentum 2-3 years ago after the pandemic ended, who ain't getting the same momentum now, he's bringing them back. He's putting their face and name back out there, helping people's brand, you know what I mean? But this card today, later on today, the only problem I have is like most flyers, it ain't got no damn time on it. But, I guess we fall in when we fall in when it comes to battle rap. We got a dozen battles. We got 24 MCs, a dozen battles today in Atlanta off of Fulton Industrial Parkway, 400 Loyola Road at the world-famous Industry ATL, where underground hip-hop lives in the South. He picked the best venue. Shout out Hip Hop Is Real. I know knowledge led you that direction. But Industry ATL is the place, man. We done had about 14 hip-hop events there in 11 months. It's not even been a whole year since we discovered the place, but it's going down. Industry ATL, Atlanta, today, May 17th, 2025. The name of the event is Point Proven. The card is Point Proven. Takeover Battle League in conjunction with TMM. It's going down. I mean, look at the card, man. You got Phantom versus Banks the God just to start it off. Banks the God is definitely having the best year or two of his career. He's been around since the last decade. Definitely having the best year of his career. I mean, his career has really soared after Bags and Bodies. Phantom came to do his thing. Great matchup just to start off the card. Shastafa, he in the house. My man's versus LSG. That's the second matchup. As the card, the card is moving up. The names are moving up. My man Death the Kid, formerly managed by Tony Bro, might still be managed by Tony Bro for all I know. Bars. Versus Fendi. Fendi, one of my favorites. One of the greatest female battle rap pens to ever exist. Fendi's no stranger to Atlanta. She was also in Bags and Bodies Season 1, as was Banks the God. They both made it to the mansion. Fendi from She Goes Hard. Fendi from a lot of different leagues. We Go Hard. She's been on Bullpen. She's been around, man. Midnight Madness. Fendi Pen been around, and it's going down. She going to be here. Hope to get another interview out of her. It's a battle of some pens right here. You got Death the Kid versus Fendi. Now, Death the Kid, he's not green anymore. He's been around a good 4 or 5 years or more. You know what I mean? He ain't no rookie no more. He's no established vet, but his name is becoming very established. You know him from Odd Battle. You know him from RBE. He's moved around. 2 New Yorkers going at it. I like it. Death the Kid versus Fendi. That's not a smoke break battle. Y'all need to stay in the building for this one. You might see a woman slay a man, or vice versa. We'll find out. The loudmouth, Coach Corleone, comes back to Atlanta. Another Bags and Bodies Season 1 participant on the show that has plenty of Atlanta battle rap experience. He's been down here many times and has some great matchups versus Just Cuz, a name that's really rising right now. You're hearing about Just Cuz a lot. You know what I mean? But it's Coach Corleone. Expect a haymaker each round from Coach and a lot of punching. Sniper versus Foots. Sniper, someone who RBE was strongly trying to push before they left out of here. He's Studio Gang. He's one of the greatest battle rappers in Georgia. He's going to have a lot of support in the building. And Foots is someone who URL has been trying to push since after the pandemic, since during the pandemic. For the better part of this decade, Foots is someone who Smack URL really values and covets. And this is a name that I would thought would be higher on the card, but he's about to face some real competition. The Sniper ain't playing. It's a home game for Sniper, but Foots can really supplant his name in the South right now with a huge victory over Sniper. We'll see if it happens. Ace Amin coming off all the controversy, but at the end of the day, the brother can rap. The Muslim brother facing Hansel. This should be very interesting. Hansel's no stranger to Atlanta. He just battled on the Bags and Bodies League earlier this year. And I don't know, man. This should be an interesting battle right here. And there should be plenty of personals, too. Both coming from URL background. One from Maryland, D.C. area. One of them from the West Coast. Should make for a great battle. Hope it don't get too chippy. I hope it's a clean battle, respectful battle, but I'm sure some wild things are going to be said. This is one of the greatest female battle rap matchups of the whole year, 2025. Shuni the Rapper versus Lady Caution. Two ladies that have been here for more than a decade, been putting in work. You first got their notoriety off of Queen of the Ring and been everywhere since. Probably the two most active female battle rappers in the world right now. They get booked. They stay booked. They don't duck no competition, and they give shots, too. That's what I love about both of them. Both my sisters going to war today. Yeah, they friends outside the ring, but it's about to get nasty today. And don't think Shuni ain't rapped down here in Atlanta a million times. And of course, Caution was living down here for a while, so, she made her bones down here in Philly and Atlanta battle rap scene without a problem. Both of them well-traveled. Both of them usually always high on that Cody voting list. Two of the best female battle rappers in the world going at it on this card. And I love it. I believe there's 5 women total on this card. And that's how you balance it out. If you're going to have 24 men, at least 20% or more need to be women on the card. And that's fair. 24 battlers, you got 19 men, 5 women. Fair enough. That's what makes it a balanced, solid card as far as I'm concerned. Quest McCody and Sheed Happens. 2 seasoned veterans right here. Quest McCody, Midwest legendary status. Sheed Happens. DMV area. Some might even call him legendary, at least in his region. It's going down. We're going to expect a great battle from them. Neither one of them never give you shit battles. So that's towards the, upper part of the card. We're moving up in this card. Marv 1 versus Loso. This is one of them that had to happen. I expect a lot of comedy, some serious wordplay, and some personals because they know each other pretty well. But Marv is going to be hard to beat in this one, but Loso, barely loses. So yeah, this is an interesting matchup. Marv is hot right now. People always think it's the end of Marv's career, but like every time he get up there against a major opponent, like, nah, he got another 5 years in him. We've been saying he got another 4 or 5 years in him for the last 4 or 5 years. Marv gonna be here till about 60, face it. He was here in the 90s. You know what I mean? He's one of the legends, and he'll be here throughout this decade, I'm sure. Marv ain't going nowhere. Too good to go somewhere. Loso, 4 Horsemen. Need we say more? Loso coming for the victory. And of course, Loso might be from Florida, but he made his bones in the Atlanta battle rap scene, and we all know that, for a decade. So he's no stranger to this area. He should feel very comfortable. Now, this battle here, to me, could have easily been the headliner. But it's a co-main event. There's 2 co-main events to the main event. And we got Miss Hustle versus Chirac. Now, this matchup, I mean, shout out to Takeover Battle League, TMM, for putting this matchup together. This is a huge matchup, humongous matchup, and has big, woody implications in the spring of 2026 for the year of 2025 as far as the results of this battle. Very important. Everyone's going to be dissecting this battle. This is a potential 250,000 view battle when it's all said and done a year from now. It's going down. It's very controversial, this matchup, because there's a lot of quote-unquote, a few quote-unquote mid-tier female battle rappers that just don't understand how Chirac got this battle this early in her career and how she's getting all these battles against the big names. Well, I say she earned it. And I say she earned this one, and she deserves it. And this is a litmus test. We're going to find out just where Chirac is right now. If Chirac has a great performance versus Miss Hustle, we're going to have to quiet all that talk and just let her be. She's one of the top in the world. If she beats Miss Hustle, now she's really in the running for Wody, seriously, to be the woman of the year, the last woman of the year. If she beats Miss Hustle clear, if this type of upset was to happen, you got to give her respect. Not only give her respect, she's got to bring her price up 5 times. 5 times the amount of whatever she's getting. I don't know her business, not counting her pockets, but yeah, she clearly beats Miss Hustle. She gonna need 5 figures for 3 rounds anywhere she battles. If you ain't got a $5,000 deposit for her, you might as well not even book her. Try to book her if she beats Miss Hustle clear. Now, if Miss Hustle washes her and she's clean, I'm talking about Chirac. If Chirac is clean for 3 rounds and Hustle just straight washes her, you can't look down at Chirac. This is Miss Hustle. But you will know, as I said, Miss Hustle will be the litmus test for where Chirac is in her career right now. You will know if Hustle washes her all 3 rounds, nothing close whatsoever, just washes her. Chirac is where she's at. Miss Hustle's where she's at. But you can't attack Chirac after this. Believe me, if Hustle washes Chirac, it won't be the fans, it won't be the media, it won't be the in-the-house bloggers that's going to attack Chirac. It's going to be other female battle rappers who are not goddess tier or super top tier. It's going to be all the mid tiers and some of the low tiers and some of the aspiring mid tiers that are on the precipice of moving, hopefully the top tier, are going to be the ones talking. They are going to attack her for a year or 2. I'm not saying they trying to hold her down, but a lot of female battle rappers don't think she's even in the same category as them. Women with the same amount of years experience and women with a little bit more, a lot of them think that she's overrated. A lot of them think she drops the ball in big situations. I don't agree. I think she battles more than most women. If she was only battled 2-3 times a year, she'd probably be even more crisp and she'd be more dangerous. But She should battle and get them bags. It's time for her to get them bags. That's just my opinion. I don't think Chirac is doing nothing wrong in her career. Whatever she's done so far, it was supposed to happen that way. However, the results played out is the way they were supposed to play out. You can only go on your own merit. Whatever she put out there on film and on the stage is what she had, what she gave. I can't look at it for nothing more than what it is or nothing less. It is what it is. And we're going to find out who Chirac is today. Probably tonight. That's probably going to be an evening battle. This stuff probably starting in the afternoon. It's a dozen battles. I don't know. This is big. This is big. I don't want nobody talking. I don't want nobody by the bar laughing, trying to holler at each other. Everybody shut the F up when this battle goes down. I want to hear every word. Don't be trying to push me off the stage, too, if you ain't been watching all the battles. I want to be right there front and center. Let me see this shit. This is our house right here. Industry ATL. This is our house, the house of hip-hop. The people who come here all the time, let us on the stage and let us really view this battle. We want to see this. Next battle after that one, if you couldn't go no higher on this card. World famous, legendary 40 bars. One of the greatest female battle rappers to ever breathe air. Verse, I don't want to call him the new guy. One of the top names on Smack URL right now, and probably the biggest new name that everyone's pushing. Our African brother, Yunus. Yunus. This is the tall order right here. You're going to test your pen against 40 bars. This man could beat 40 bars. Give him all the praise he's been deserving. And let's stop calling him overrated. If he can edge out a win versus 40 bars, this is the man right here. He's already got the support. The younger crowd loves him, and we got to give it up to him and stop trying to belittle what he's done so far. He's done a lot. He hasn't seen a lot of the big names yet, but this is a start right here. He's got 40 bars, and it's going down. And 40 going to give us a performance. I'm very sure of it. And the main event, the alien, Rum Nitty. EFB, every bleeping bar. Versus my man, Elijah Straight. Yes, Elijah Straight is on a major card and is the main event. And the young man deserves it. He put in all the work he had to. He deserves this moment. Is he ready for this moment? I sure hope so. But it's not impossible to upset Rum Nitty. I've seen it happen quite a few times. But does Elijah Straight have what it takes to be the main event in ATL on this card right here and defeat Rum Nitty? Even if he don't defeat Rum Nitty, if he has an outstanding performance and does really well, we'll be fine with that. This is what it is. It's going down. Takeover Battle League, point proven. Light skin, television.